Good people of the world, good people of the world, Rev Mio TV, Rev Mio TV. Hey, listen, y'all know I'm trying to bring something to YouTube. Let's get the numbers up. I've been working behind the scenes, man, for something that I'm going to bring to social media. So let's get the numbers up, get the subscriptions up so it'll make sense. Hey, man, listen, man, I got to talk today, man, about the, I don't know if I can say this. YouTube might doggone, not monetize it, not monetize the video or something. But I just say a chomo. You know what I'm saying? I just say a chomo. Okay, man. Chomos in prison. Chomos in prison. Oh, they get it bad. Chomos get it bad in prison, right? Man, when I was in the state joint, I seen a dude, man, they said it was a chomo. For y'all that don't know what that is, that's grown folks that's messing with these little kids. You know what I'm saying? That's grown folks that's messing with these little 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12-year-old kids. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Chomos have it bad in prison, man. But I seen, man, folks just brutalize these folks, right? So I'm going to tell y'all, like, how in prison you can doggone spot them. And that's the craziest thing. Like, you can spot them, and 9 times out of 10, you know, boy, he a chomo. You know what I'm saying? That dude right there, chomo. You know, without even talking to them, like without even having a conversation with them, without reading their case or nothing like that, you know, it's just some mannerisms that they got. And I'm going to tell you something ironic, man. One of the things, like when I was in the feds, one of the things that was like weird to me, man, it was weird to a lot of us. They all used to like to play this one particular game, man. And it's crazy, right? They all used to like to play this one particular game. They'll sit at the one of the game room tables in like the card room or somewhere, and they be playing this particular game. Now y'all finna trip when I tell y'all what game it is, right? The game was Harry Potter. It was a Harry Potter game that they used to play. We could have like certain board games and stuff like that, right? Well, Harry Potter was one of the games that they would have. This Harry Potter board game was one of the games that they used to have, right? Man, they used to sit there and play that game, and it's just ironic, man, that everybody that played this game in prison was a chomo. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna give y'all two scenarios, right? So my big homie one time, shout out to Big Larry, man, Atlanta legend, man, born home legend, Big Larry, man. Larry had got this roommate, right? He had got this roommate, man. And the dude, he was a white dude. He had the whole look of, you know what I'm saying, being a chomo, you know what I'm saying, whatever. He had the whole look and persona is on him without even asking nothing, you know what I'm saying. But Larry, one of them dudes, Larry ain't gonna want you around him. And he gonna, you know what I'm saying, he gonna check into it. Even if that just means just asking you flat out, is that what you're here for? So what we used to do is we used to have a prayer circle, man. We used to pray. Every night we have a prayer circle. So our prayer circle, we had probably about 8 dudes that was like the nucleus, man. Like we always prayed together, man. And Big Larry was one of them. Me, Big Larry, Centel, Gunline, a few other folks, man. Shout out to old Gunline. So, and there's a few other folks. But other people would join in like all the time too. So our prayer circle, a lot of time, man, it might be 20 people in the prayer circle, right? Well, this dude, Larry, had got this new cellmate. He was a white dude, and the dude, you know, like I said, he had the whole look, the whole persona. He probably in his late 20s, maybe 30. I give him late 20s, early 30s, right? And he just had this whole look, white dude. He had this look, you know what I'm saying? Like, we figured anyway that that's what he there for. But in due time, it would come out one way or another, right? So he Larry's cellmate. So Larry came to me and said, man, I think Chris, the dude name was Chris. He said, man, I think Chris a chomo. I said, yeah. I said, you know, he got that look. So then, next thing you know, he over there playing the Harry Potter game too. I don't know why they all drawn to that game, man. So then, so Larry went to him and he asked him, you know what I'm saying? He asked him what he was in there for. He said, man, what's your charge, man? What you in here for? So the dude told Larry he got a drug charge, right? And see, you can't run nothing on nobody that got some sense, right? So Larry hit him with this. He said, okay, you got a drug charge? He said, okay. He said, what's your offense level? He said, what's your offense level? You know, what's your drug level? So the dude didn't know how to answer the question. So he said, what you mean? He said, you got a drug charge, then you got to have a drug level. What's your level? Then Larry said, man, I think you in here for, you know, being a chomo, for messing with kids. So he like, no, man, I got a drug charge. So Larry said, well, what's your offense level then? What level you on? You know, what level you get sentenced on? So the dude like, I don't remember. So then Larry said, look, man, I'm going to tell you like this right here. He said, I know what you're in here for. You're in here for messing with them little kids. And I'm going to tell you something. He said, now you better tell me the truth. So the dude started crying, right? So he in Larry's room. So the dude started crying. And he was like, well, yeah, but he went on and told the truth. You know what I'm saying? He was meeting a little underage person, 11, 12 years old, trying to meet him online and stuff like that. And it was a police setup or whatever. So you know what I'm saying? So he told Larry, and Larry told him, man, get your stuff and get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like, a person will put you up out their room, and it ain't even got to be for something like that. But a person will put you out their room. So he told dude, get your stuff immediately. Get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? So dude packed his stuff up. You know what I'm saying? Packed his stuff up, and he found another room to move to. I think he moved with another dude that, you know, had the same charges as him or something like that. Larry didn't jump on him. You know what I'm saying? He didn't jump on him. A lot of people would have busted him up. A lot of people would have busted him up, jumped on him, kicked his butt, you know what I'm saying? You know, whatever. But Larry didn't do that. You know what I'm saying? Larry, a good dude at heart. He could have hurt the dude, but he told the dude, nah, just get your stuff and get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? I don't even need that, you know what I'm saying, around me. So dude packed up. He admitted to it, and then he packed up, right? He left. So another time, I'm going to tell you about another dude, right? I'm trying to think of what this dude's name was, man. It was a white dude. He got drunk one night, right? So a lot of times they be getting drunk in prison, but they be acting a fool. So the dude get drunk. I forgot the dude's name, man. They're down there drinking. And then I know we probably had about 6 or 7 chomos in our dorm, right? So the dude get drunk, man. And I'm standing over there, you know what I'm saying, like just kind of talking to everybody, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. And so the white dude had him got drunk. I forget his name, man. He was crazy. But he like, man, I'm finna go down here and whoop one of these chomos. Like, people just think like that in prison. Like, if they get mad about something and just think they just want to put hands on somebody, 9 times out of 10, it might end up being somebody who done mess with some kids. So people that mess with them kids, man, and you go to prison, man, you know what I'm saying? You 9 times out of 10, doc, somebody gonna go upside your head at one point in time. So dude get drunk. He say, man, I'm finna go down here. I'm finna whoop one of these chomos. So he strap up his shoes and stuff. And sure enough, he gone down there, and they kind of hyping him up. You know what I'm saying? They kind of hyping him up. Man, he get down there, he walk in the dude room, and all we hear is, boom, boom. Oh, what you doing? Boom, boom, boom. You hear tennis shoes squeaking and stuff. Boom. You know what I'm saying? And he calling the dude names, you know what I'm saying? And this, that, and the other. He beat the dude. He whooped the dude. Whooped him good. And so the police ended up coming to get the dude that done beat him up, you know what I'm saying? But he didn't care, you know what I'm saying? And like it's almost even like a badge of honor to put hands on somebody who done did that. It's like just prison rules is just different than out in the world, man. So people almost look at you and almost with a salute. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you got that joker. You know what I'm saying? So because of stuff like that, prisons in the feds, I can't say how they do in the state now because it's been a long time since I've been in the state of Georgia. But prisons in the the federal prison system, now what they have done is they have made whole yards, entire prison compounds for people who got charges for messing with kids. You know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about child abuse. I'm talking about from, you know what I'm saying, SA, that type of stuff. I'm talking about CM. You understand what I'm saying? I'm talking about people who've been messing with kids. They got whole yards, whole compounds. And so now, like I say, 9 times out of 10, you can spot them. But it's always a few that kind of slip by you and you be like, dang, boy, him too? Because I remember when they, at the prison I was at when I was in Mississippi, right? I remember when they started to make these yards for these folks, right? What they did at the prison I was at, they made a unit for them. They made a unit. So we had 1A, 1B, 1C, 1D. So it's like 4 units in every building. Out of the 3 buildings, there's 4 units in every building. So they took one of them units and they put all the people who had them charges for messing with them little kids, they put them in one unit. So now that was kind of a way to kind of watch over them and protect them so people don't be jumping on them, running in their room, jumping on them and stuff like that, right? And what they were doing was they were shipping them off to other prison facilities where most everybody there were going to have their charge, or some people who was in some kind of witness protection type of deal going on, something like that. You know, they might ship them there too, something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like you had to be, you know what I mean? But you just wasn't going there with no regular charge, no drug charge, a gun charge, a murder charge. You wasn't just going to one of these compounds what they making for these people. So, but when they made that one unit for people who had these messing with children charges, man, some of the people, I can say at least a couple of the people, man, you know what I mean? And you talking about a unit full of probably about 100 people, man, or real close to 100. You know, it was a few of them that like, God, dog, him too. You know what I'm saying? Most of them, you could pick them out, man. You could pick them out. Almost all of them, you could pick them out of a crowd. Like him, yeah, he'll be one. But it was a couple of them, like, God, dog, you know what I'm saying? Like him too. You know what I mean? But it's a certain stigma, you know what I'm saying? Like that a person wear, and it's a certain, you know, like they always got to really be watching their back if they in a regular joint, a regular prison, because somebody at any point in time, at any given moment, is liable to go upside your head once they find out that's what your charge is. You know what I mean? So, yeah, the white dude, man, went down there. There was another white dude that he jumped on. He went down there, jumped on the dude, busted him up, beat him up real good. Didn't care nothing about going to the hole. Didn't care nothing about getting no write-up. Didn't care nothing about none of that. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, it's almost like a salute. You know what I'm saying? Like people be like, yeah, okay, the dude got what he looking for. He be messing with them kids. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, man, I ain't gonna say the word, but y'all know what the word is, or what the you know, the 2 words, you put them together, C-M. You know what I'm saying? So, Chomo. But that's it, man. Real Mio TV, man. Hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, man. But those people go through some stuff in prison, boy. I'm telling you, boy. They go through some stuff. You know what I'm saying? I done seen them get jumped on. I'm gonna give y'all some other stories too, man, from when I was in the state joint. But I seen a couple of them get jumped on. Boy, that was, it was brutal. But Rev Mio TV, man, y'all be blessed.